Good afternoon and welcome to the news. My name is Remy Allen. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has assigned portfolios to newly inaugurated commissioners in Ondo State. Hamidu Takuro has been assigned to the Local Government and Chieftaincy Affairs Ministry. Benga Olaniyi Physical Planning and Urban Sunday Akinwalire Water Resources and Sanitation. Olayoto Aribo Agriculture, Dr. Banjajaka Health, and Rashid Badmus Culture and Tourism. Mrs. Lola Fagbemi has been posted to Women Affairs and Social Development. Saka Yusuf Ugunleye, Youth and Sports Development, while Laulu Akindole is in charge of Education. The rest are Shegun Ayeri, Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Boye Ologbese, Regional Integration and Development, and Wale Akinlosotu, Information and Orientation. Governor Aiyedatiwa has equally reassigned Olugbenga Mole from Ministry of Information to Ministry of Transport as Special Advisor to the Governor on Transportation. People of Akure North and Idori local government areas of Ondo State have thrown their weight behind Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in his quest to govern the state beyond 2025. The people who played host to Governor Aiyedatiwa in their council areas ahead of the shadow election of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC commended his leadership style, which is noticeable, and brought all-round development to the state. Governor Aiyedatiwa renewed his commitment to advance the state and urged more support for his administration. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole has details.
It was with great excitement that the people of Ijita-Ogbolu in Akure North local government area of Ondo State received Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa and his team to the council area ahead of the shadow election of the APC. The Ogbolu of Ita-Ogbolu, Oba Idowu Faborode, and other traditional rulers in the council area were on ground as the governor sought royal blessing. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who thanked the royal fathers and the people for the show of love, promised not to politicize their welfare.
I want to thank the cabinet for that resolution and that endorsement. Thank you very much.
Oba Faborode, who commended Governor Aiyedatiwa for his developmental efforts across the state, harped on the need to further strengthen its security architecture. A prominent son of the council area and member of the State Executive Council, Mr. Saka Yusuf Ugunleye, said the governor has demonstrated competence and capability to move the state forward. The governor later addressed party faithful and supporters, where he appreciated their solidarity, which applied to sustain the good governance. He reassured them of his resolve to develop the state, charging the people to sustain their support for his administration.
You can see all that we are trying to do, the one we are doing and the one we have envisioned. Infrastructural development of the state, or every other sector to be fully developed. We talk about the deep sea port in Ondo State. We talk about the road between Araromi and Lekki, Lagos, security of lives and properties, our educational institutions that are being supported, civil servants that are being paid on time without owing any money, and all areas have been paid. Employment of teachers in our secondary schools and primary schools, health sectors, employment, even the internal revenue services, we employ some of our indigenes to work there. And all the plans that we have for our youth, and all of these you mentioned, and you gladly, willingly, happily, joyfully endorse me as the candidate of the party.
Aiyedatiwa said no effort will be spared to make life more abundant for the people. The governor and his team were also at Idonre, headquarters of Idonre local government area of the state, at the palace of Owa of Idonre. The governor, in company of some leaders of the party, top government functionaries, and political associates, sought royal blessing and support of the people. The Owa of Idonre, Oba Frederick Aroloye, represented by the Odunwo High Chief Emmanuel Adetuyi, appreciated the governor for his efforts to prosper the state and his people. He prayed for the success of the governor in the shadow and general elections. The governor and his team later moved to the next location of the meeting. Some leaders of the party in the council area drummed support for Governor Aiyedatiwa while highlighting his efforts to advance the state.
I can assure you on behalf of our people, the team supporters, both the youths, the elders, women, and all of us, that Idonre will vote and mercy for you during this forthcoming primary elections. Mr. Governor, I want to assure you and I want to reassure you that on the 20th of this month, you in Idonre belongs to you.
The governor appreciated the party faithful and thanked the people for their solidarity. Aiyedatiwa, who promised to promote and sustain inclusive governance, urged members of the party to sustain their commitment and support.
I want to thank you for this huge turnout to receive me.
He stressed the need for unity of purpose among members of the party. Wahab Bankole, Osrc.
In our related developments, the efforts of the present administration in Ondo State at improving the welfare of people of the state are reasons for the massive support being enjoyed by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. These are the submissions of residents of Okigbo and Ondo East as they welcome Governor Aiyedatiwa and his team to their areas ahead of the governorship primary election. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole covered the event as a report is presented from our studio.
The first port of call for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa was the ancient town of Okigbo in continuation of his tour of council areas ahead of the governorship primary election. Governor Aiyedatiwa and his team were at the palace of Oloki of Okigbo, where he appealed to kingmakers and chiefs to speed up the process of selecting a new monarch following the death of the royal father. The governor appreciated the people for their sustained support for his administration.
Palace of Balong, àmọ́ ìpè kábíyèsí wa ti rí ibi táwọn àgbà ń rè, adẹ̀dí sọ fáwọn ìjòyè àti àwọn afọbajẹ wọ́n ṣe ní kámọ́kámọ́ pé ipò yìí ò gbọ́dọ̀ ṣòfò fún ìgbà tó pọ̀ rárá. Mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn, mo ní ìjọba tiwa, àwa kọ́ la máa ń yan ọba fún ìlú, ìlú ló máa ń yan ọba fúnra wọn.
One of the sons of the town, Matthew Oyerimade, who rallied support for the governor, said his positive impacts are evident across the state.
I want to assure you by the fair grace of God that there is no any other party in Okigbo except APC. APC is the only party in Okigbo, and I can assure you by the grace of God, before 12 o'clock on 28th of April, election will have been concluded. And our governor, His Excellency Lucky Aiyedatiwa, will be declared the winner.
The governor, while addressing party faithful and supporters, thanked them for their steadfastness and charged them not to lose focus and remain resolute ahead of the shadow election.
Torí mo wà bẹ́ẹ̀ nígbà tá à ń ṣe gẹ́gẹ́ bí igbákejì gómìnà ńgbà yẹn gbogbo aláfọwọ́ sí, mo dẹ̀ tí wàá di gómìnà lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́. also want me to continue as your governor. Because of that, I know so much effort you have put in place. I read your posts on the social media. I hear the reports from your various meetings at your units and wards. You have spoken with one voice, even as you have agreed with one mind, that Lucky Orimisan Ayedatiwa should continue to be your governor beyond 24th of February 2025. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín o, ẹ ṣé o, tó bá di ọjọ́ Saturday, ẹ ṣe ti pinnu yẹn, tẹ̀síṣọ́ yẹn ni kẹ́ jáde pẹ̀lú membership card yín ní word by word, kẹ́ lọ dìbò.
Meanwhile, Speaker of the State House of Assembly, Olamide Oladiji, other top government officials and party faithful were on ground to receive Governor Ayedatiwa and his team to Bola Nduro, headquarters of Ondo East local government area.
Mr. President, all our leaders in Ondo East, they are all with you.
The younger day of Ekpe Kingdom, Oba Oyebade Akinkwade Isaacs, commended the governor for his efforts towards rebranding the state and urged his people to support him in the forthcoming election. The governor appreciated the royal father and people of the area for standing by his administration.
I promise that I will visit all the traditional grounds that have been solved, and I will come to the conclusion that I should continue as governor of this state beyond 2025. That is good. Thank you.
Thereafter, it was time for the people and party faithful to welcome the governor to the podium for his speech. The governor, while thanking the people for the support, said he is motivated to accelerate the state's development. He urged unity of purpose among members of the party ahead of the forthcoming governorship primary election.
Meanwhile, Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa has continued his tour of local government areas of Ondo State ahead of the governorship primary of the All Progressives Congress. The tour, which kicked off on Friday, moves to Udigbo, Okitipupa, and Ilaje Council areas in the southern senatorial zone of the state. The governor and his entourage will proceed to Eseodo, Irili, and Akure South local government areas on Tuesday, while party leaders and followers will receive his entourage in Akoko Southeast, Osrc, and Owo on Wednesday. The period is being used by the governor to carry along party faithful in his quest to clinch APC tickets in Saturday's primary election. In the meantime, the people of Ondo State will always be the focal point of the present administration. Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa will be assured of his dedication to prosper the state, and the people urge more support for his administration. The governor, in an interview, said every effort will be sustained to make life more worth living for the people. Other members of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC are canvassing support for the governor ahead of the governorship primary election, said his efforts to grow the state's economy are evident across all sectors.
This is the fifth local government we are visiting Akure North in the central senatorial district of Ondo State. As you can see yourself, the turnout is so huge. Despite the
members across the state has keyed into the decision of the aborigine of the party to make sure that the governor is elected to continue by 2025. We've seen the way people are trooping out over Tondo, East and West yesterday. When we thought we've seen the highest of what could happen, we are in Akure North. And we can see how the people, even ordinary people who are not even party members, are coming out. And all the party members, word by word, have been coming out to support the governor.
In fact, the show of support that the governor has garnered across the states is encouraging. It shows that people love him. He's a man of the people. And if you look, if you actually check across the people, the support has been massive in terms of people even bringing out their money to contribute to the campaign.
People are happy. You can see the enthusiasm, and you can see that people of Akure are ready to give their vote to Mr. Governor. Not only that I was nominated as commissioner, but people look at it that Mr. Governor has done so well.
Away from election stories to other matter of the state, the Ondo State House of Assembly has assured of legislative backing to ensure speedy completion of all ongoing road projects across the state. Chairman House Committee on Works and Infrastructure, Munyolorun Ogunwumiju, who led other members of the committee on an on-the-spot assessment of some road projects within Akure metropolis, expressed satisfaction with the level of work done so far. House of Assembly correspondent Omoshiliola Adesoye now reports.
Members of Ondo State House of Assembly Committee on Works and Infrastructure, alongside officials of the ministry saddled with the responsibility of infrastructural developments in the state, are on road project sites across the state. They were on a fact-finding mission to some of these sites that have been awarded for a while to ascertain their level of progress and challenges. The team interfaces with contractors handling projects on Onyarubulem Flyover, Igoba Road, Ijoka and Oda Road projects.
The governor is working, the executive are doing the right things and they're using the right resources for these things. So we have to go back now because as you have told us now, we are going back to our people. This is a committee of the whole house, committee of 26 members. We are just representing them. So we'll go back to our various constituencies and say Pekilian has assured us that this project is going to be completed by July.
Chairman of the committee, Munyolorun Ogunwumiju, said the inspection became imperative as a follow-up to Mr. Governor's directive to all contractors handling road projects and to ascertain the level of standard of work done.
Very interesting what's been done so far. We have pleased the contractors. We have ensured that they are very vast with the knowledge of construction, especially roads.
Ogunwumiju, who is also the parliamentary secretary, tasked Ministry of Works and Infrastructure to ensure all road projects stand the test of time and are completed within the speculated time. Other lawmakers, while expressing belief in the ability of the present administration to complete all projects, enjoined the people to be patient with the government. The oversight function took the committee to ongoing construction of Onyarubulem Flyover, Igo ShopRite Oda Road, channelization of Ala River at Fuashaye, and the Solar Street Lights projects. Omoshiliola Adesoye, Osrc News.
The Light Up Ondo project, which will witness the erection of 1,000 streetlights in Akure, has commenced to the admiration of residents with major streets in the metropolis now wearing a bright, beautiful look at night. The solar power streetlights project was approved by Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa to, upon assumption of office as Ondo State Epsilon, boost the socio-economic development of the state. Osrc's Zaid Aribusala has a progress report on the ongoing projects.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa-led State Executive Council at the March 2024 approved the streetlights project as part of the Light Up Ondo initiative unveiled to boost the state in different facets. Following the approval, the project took off with the deployment of workers at identified locations across the state capital, which hitherto had been in darkness as a result of non-functional streetlights. The non-functional streetlights have now started giving way for new ones, which are solar-powered and designed in line with the latest trends and quality, starting from the Alagbaka to Fuwashaye Agogo axis and will cut across Bishop's Court to Government House, NEPA axis, among others. Solar system engineer Michael Agbana, who is on the ground supervising the streetlight project, said the special consideration was given to durability and advanced technology.
What we have on ground is to space the posts in 25 to 30 meters. So it depends on the kind of road. Where we have a major express road like this, we put the spacing closer because of the place can be actually dark for a long time. So here we've maintained 25 meters each. Unlike other roads, we add 5 meters where people are much. So in other climbs we can have 30 meters. Then in some places we can have 25 meters. That is
the solar system expert said the streetlight will provide illumination from dusk to dawn. The special advisor to the governor on infrastructure, Pastor Joseph Babalola, said the first phase of the project will see 1,000 units of solar lights installed in Akure and thereafter to other towns.
We just want to ensure that all the dark areas, first of all, be properly addressed. And then by the time we address all those dark regions, the other areas that the light are not sufficient, we'll be looking at that. And similarly, we'll repeat the same thing on the local government. So that by the time we look at it in the next 12 calendar months, let's just look at that. Let the public be expecting within the 12 calendar months.
On the choice of solar-powered advanced technology, Special Advisor to Governor Aiyedatiwa on Energy, Jonathan Alabi, said the present administration places premium on sustainable solutions as power remains integral to economic prosperity.
And so, when places are dark as such, it gives room for criminals to perpetrate their evil desires. A lot of time we have had reports that snatching of phones happen around Oja, around that total junction at Ojaoba. You see how they harass people, we lay them, collect their purse. And the government feels that one of its essence is to, create and allow security to foster well, and two, to make sure the entire place is lit up. And when places are lit up, it reduces criminal activities. And that is what has informed the governor's decision to light up Ondo State. It is not only going to happen here in Akure, as it is happening here in Akure, it's going to happen also even in our rural communities. We are going to light up the entire state, and that is what the governor is doing.
Since the commencement of the Light Up Ondo project, the initiative has drawn applause from residents who lauded the beautification and improved security arising from the resuscitation of the streetlights across major streets in the metropolis. According to the project handler, the streetlights across the identified roads in Accra is expected to be completed in 8 weeks from the commencement date. Sahid Aribisala, Osrc News.
And with that, we conclude Sunshine Reports. Many thanks for watching. Good afternoon.